It is a truth universally acknowledged that a single person trying to get into publishing will struggle. The publishing industry is known to be competitive. Please make sure to like, subscribe, share, comment, all that jazz if you did find this useful. Make sure you stick around for the whole of this video, as I will be sharing not just my tips to get into publishing, but those from 45 other publishing professionals. I hope you find it useful, and let's get into it. So every publishing hopeful wants to know, what's the magic answer? How do I get into publishing? How do I stand out? And I get asked this question a lot of the time because they didn't have a traditional route into publishing, which you can find more about up here. But as I've said many times before, there is no real magic answer. But hopefully some of these tips will help you. So I joined the publishing industry in 2019, and my top tips are: number one, keep your options open. Don't just apply for editorial. I know that's what a lot of people go to apply for, but think about the other departments that are available as well, such as rights. Also look at different types of publishing as well. Book publishing isn't the be all end all. There's magazines, there's journals, there's academic, etc. So make sure to keep your options open. Number two, subscribe to my channel. I have new videos every single week, at least 2 a week. Every Wednesday I have an interview with a publishing professional. Every weekend I have a new content video talking about tips and advice and general knowledge of the industry. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss another video. Number three, get familiar. Subscribe to the bookseller and read each article. Learn about the industry, do your research, learn about just different publishing systems like Biblio. Number four is ask questions. I am so guilty of this. I asked so many questions in my first few months at Bloomsbury. There's absolutely no harm in it. If you don't ask, you don't get the answers. Ask people that work in publishing, ask people on Twitter, email me. I'll leave all of my contact details in the description below. Number five is get involved. I know it's super tricky at the moment, but see if there are any free courses available online that you can attend, any talks that people are doing. Follow all the right people on Twitter. Get some general experience. Get yourself involved. Number six, be professional but be personal. Of course, impress them with your CV and your cover letter and your portfolio, but make sure that you show your personality across at the same time. People that are getting hundreds of applications for one role don't want to be hearing the same thing all the time, that you love books and that you're hardworking. Show a bit of your personality as well. Number seven, the most obvious one probably, is love books and love publishing. Be fun and be enthusiastic and show that you are really passionate about the industry. Everyone that works in publishing will love books and will love publishing, but how are you going to actually prove that? Do you have a blog that's going to show that? I say that to people all the time. Make sure that you have proof that you can prove your passion. And finally, number eight is sharpen your transferable skills. Any entry-level job within the industry could not survive without the people with transferable skills. This is organisation, time management, etc. But how can you also, again, prove that in your cover letter, in your CV? What examples have you got of where you've shown those skills that are crucial to entry-level jobs? Transferable skills are arguably the most important expertise to have in publishing to get an entry-level job. Not just communication and people management skills as well. Make sure that you're familiar with PowerPoint, Microsoft Word, Excel, InDesign, etc. If on the job descriptions it specifically lists software such as InDesign that you need to be familiar with, do a short course on that. Get involved a little bit more. I'm doing a video very soon on the specific skills that you need to work in publishing as well, and I've asked a range of different publishing professionals to vote on which ones they think are the most crucial. So make sure you don't miss that, because I'm really excited to show you guys what skills we believe from a publisher's point of view you need to have. So those are my 8 top tips, but don't just take it from me. I had 45 people give me some amazing advice, and I'm going to share that with you now. Some were similar, so I've tried to kind of condense it into the main points. So we had be open-minded. Again, the editorial department is not the be-all, the end-all. It's better to spend more time on fewer applications to really research the companies and the roles. Don't just hand your CV out really generically to a load of publishers. Make sure that you're narrowing it down to why you want to work for that specific publishing house or that specific department. Consider the jobs outside of publishing too, as these may give you the skills that you need to get a publishing job later. As I said, number 8 of my top tips is get those transferable skills in. Someone simply put read, which I don't need to say any more about. Next is follow the book trade on social media and network wherever you can. Networking is so important for this industry. Next one is get involved and engage with people as much as you can. Go along to events, join groups like the SYP, etc. to increase your network. The more people you know, the more you'll know about what's out there and where to find the opportunities. The next one is make sure you tailor any applications to the companies. The industry as a whole is fascinating, but each company wants to feel like they are unique and important and that you want to work for them specifically. Next one is patience, perseverance, and initiative. The next one says don't get disheartened by rejections. Keep ploughing on with applications and remaining positive. You will get the right role eventually. Then there's create a brand for yourself that clearly shows how passionate you are about books and the publishing world. Again, have you got a Bookstagram? Have you got a BookTube? Have you got a blog? And then the last one is having good knowledge and understanding of all aspects of the publishing journey, not just the areas that you want to explore. Having well-rounded knowledge is good. And if you do stick around for my videos and you watch them, you'll know that I have videos on rights, on design, on production, marketing, publicity. So make sure that you watch all those videos so that you know about publishing as a whole. So that's it. As I said, I'm going to be doing a video in future of the specific skills that you need to work in the publishing industry, more specifically to get an entry-level job. So make sure you subscribe and turn the notification bell on so you don't miss that video. Hope this video was beneficial to you in some way. Please do let me know in the comments down below what piece of advice you found the most useful.